Damas y caballeros, este combate está pactado a 8 rounds en la división de peso Super Gallo. Let's get ready for 8 rounds of boxing in the Super Bantamweight division. Presented by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Tecate, the official beer of boxing. En Casa México Tequila, it's in the taste. Your 3 judges scoring. Sus 3 jueces. Carla Kais, Rudy Barragán, and Jerry Cantú. Y el tercero en la superficie para medir las acciones, your third man inside the ring, Ray Corona. Introducing to your first fighter, standing in the blue corner, wearing red and gold. His official weight, 120.4 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina Tecate Azul, vistiendo pantaloncillo rojo con oro, con un peso de 120.4 libras. In his professional campaign, he stands with a record of 21 victories against 8 losses, and 14 of those victories coming by the fast way of knockout. Presenta un récord de 21 victorias, 8 derrotas y 14 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. Puritito, Tijuana, Baja California. Víctor, el Pelón and his opponent across the ring is standing in the red corner, wearing blue with white and red. He officially weighs in at 121.6 pounds. Y su oponente en la esquina Tecate Roja, vistiendo pantaloncillo color azul con blanco y rojo, con un peso de 121.6 libras. He stands with a record of 9 wins against 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 2 of his wins coming by the fast way of knockout. Presenta un récord de 9 victorias, 1 derrota, 2 empates y 2 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. Representando Los Ángeles, California, Rafael, el Rafa Gramajo. Y con las indicaciones finales, aquí está Ray Corona.
Mire, aquí está bien. Right here is good. Touch gloves. God bless.
Ray Corona, the third man in the ring, representing Bassett, California. Should be a good one. Here's the tail of the tape for our co-feature tonight.
See how these guys match up. Match up very well. There's not much difference between them. Ruiz is a year younger and he's a half-inch taller. This is going to be interesting because of that experience that Ruiz brings. He's been in there with world-class fighters. Gramajo has not. Gramajo, this is actually Gramajo's first time fighting in a bout scheduled for 8 rounds.
As his opponent, the southpaw from Tijuana, nicknamed El Pelón, the bald one.
That's hilarious.
Now, when your nickname is Pelón, and hey, you know you're legit, right?
I think it's also like the shape of his head. He's got like a big Tweety bird noggin.
And also, Doug, on Pelón's trunks, on the front of it, Villar. He's sponsored by a pool hall in TJ.
I love that.
That means you are a man.
Yeah, you're a tough guy. He is battle tested. He's faced far higher quality of opposition than Gramajo has faced. He's been in there with a current bantamweight title holder, Zalane Tete, who's Ring Magazine's #1 rated bantamweight. Been in there with McWilliams Arroyo, Oscar Negrete. I think he went the distance with Negrete.
Went the distance with Negrete a year ago. I went Tete. He was stopped in the 7th round.
Yeah, Tete's a monster, though.
Oh, my goodness.
He fought Daiki Kameda and actually upset the Japanese standout. And Kameda is a former IBF 115-pound title
in
holder.
relation to Koki?
Yes, yeah. There's 3 brothers, yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's like he's the middle child. I think he's between Koki and Tomoki.
And Gramajo is in tough as he's finding out right away.
But this is what I love about Gramajo. It's just his style, his mentality. He comes to fight and he makes for entertaining fights. He brings it.
As they say, styles make fights. This is a perfectly styled fight tonight. And our co-feature, veteran Doug Fisher. And if you're watching on Facebook, share, like. Let them know. I know they're watching us in Tijuana. Saludos a todos los de la zona del norte. También a los toros y los cholos. También a nuestro amigo Chevale que nos está mirando en Tijuana.
You can hear the West Side boxing contingent within Belasco Theater. They're cheering for their man.
The Marching Skulls, they're called. That's where Gramajo trains out of. He's actually from Garden City, Kansas. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yes, Victor Ortiz, Brandon Rios, Antonio Orozco, all came out of that one little town. 30 seconds to go in the opening round. Gramajo keeping the guard up high. As Ruiz will let his hands fly. He'll keep his guard low.
I like the focus and intensity of Gramajo. He's not being reckless in there, but he is fighting with a sense of purpose, and I think it's because he knows he's in with the test. He was held to a 6-round draw in his last fight, so he wants to send a message to the good folks at Golden Boy.
Tigres del Norte jamming in between rounds. Puerta Negra time. The southpaw is Victor Ruiz. Thank you for joining us all over the world. Watching us from Coachella. Trained by Joel Diaz, who Steve Kim just loves, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
He loves that guy.
Loves that guy. Is Sal Sanchez. Fights at 118 pounds. Younger brother of Golden Boy is Emilio Sanchez. Well, Emilio's actually going to go join his brother and train with Sal after losing for the first time. Change of pace for young Emilio, who was on the Golden Boy Live radio show this week. Check it out on Dash Radio Monday through Friday, 7 to 10.
And speaking of Golden Boy, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, is commenting on the Golden Boy Facebook page.
Oh, really?
Yep, so if you go to the Golden Boy Facebook page and watch the stream live there.
Wait a minute, you can go on Golden Boy and try to talk to Oscar right now?
Sure. Troll if you want to do that. I know a lot of you like doing that.
Don't do that, because Oscar, like, Sun game is strong. He comes after people.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
Here's what he said, Gramajo should throw the right hook.
Oscar? Look, all right, you say so. Gramajo, Oscar said throw the right hook. Let's see if he pays attention. And it's the right hook being thrown by Victor Ruiz, the southpaw. Oscar on his Instagram today was trying to put together a bike rack. Oscar, did you fix that bike rack on your car? An SUV? And somebody tried to leave a troll message, and Oscar came back and put that guy in his place.
Good for Oscar.
And then the guy put a happy face. Just wants the attention.
Yes. He got the reaction.
And Doug's troll game is very strong. He's after people too. Gramajo is in tough tonight.
Yeah.
As you mentioned it, Ruiz went 10 good rounds against Oscar Negrete, who's going to be fighting possibly in July at the Belasco.
Yeah, I think he's in the headliner.
Is he the main event now? Okay, good. That'll be July 6th. You go to the Golden Boy website, check it all out. And Negrete did a strong job against Ray Vargas. Came up short in his first defeat. Vargas, 122-pound champ.
I think Gramajo needs to step forward. I think when he stands in front of Ruiz and he's not working a jab, he's getting outworked. There we go. There's the hook from Gramajo.
So he heard you, Oscar, who, by the way, update on the bike rack, he fixed it.
All right.
Good job, Golden Boy.
He's listening.
Oscar had the pinzas out. He was going. All the tools. Good scrap in the co-feature. Rafael Gramajo, Victor Ruiz working our way towards the main event of Javier Molina and Jesse Roman. Sold out Belasco Theater in downtown Los Angeles. The LA Fight Club is on your screen. and you can hear the crowd. Those people standing right there in the white shirts underneath the Golden Boy sign, that is standing room only. So if you buy a ticket for the Belasco, standing room only, you can't beat that price.
Siempre a rematar. Cuando me remate con el hook arriba, súbate. El hook izquierdo, súbame a la derecha, no la baje. Ok, nada más necesitamos que cuando los intercambien no es la cabeza.
Majo gets under some shots, gets inside, lands his jab. Ruiz lands some lefts. Also missed with some lefts. There's the left hook landing for Gramajo. This is towards the end of the round when Gramajo closed the distance.
Luki Boxing checking in. I think he's in the Bay Area. So Ruiz battle-tested. He fought Bruno Escalante and Oscar Vasquez in recent years, so he knows he can go through the storm. So the experience definitely on the southpaw side. A big test for Rafa Gramajo with the record of 9-1-2 in the white trunks.
And the fact that this fight is scheduled for 8 rounds and not 6 rounds, I think that's an advantage for Ruiz.
You heard the corner of Gramajo telling him to keep his hands up.
He's doing a good job of that, and I think, you know, in the second round, Gramajo felt that he was safe just standing in front of Ruiz because he was picking the punches off, he was catching the punches on the gloves, but you got to throw back because even if you're catching all the punches on the gloves, you create the impression that you're being outworked for the judges. The judges can't see all those punches, and some of them are getting through. So you can't just hold your hands up. You gotta get under those punches. You gotta slip shots. You gotta move your head and upper body.
Last time Gramajo was in the ring, a draw in Tucson in November of last year, Casino del Sol on the Golden Boy and ESPN show. Gramajo went he had the draw with Germán Meraz, who had a record of 58-45. That guy's been around
more than 100 pro bouts.
And he is tough, but you should beat him. And Gramajo didn't do enough, and right now it is Ruiz who's bringing it. Gramajo's throwing, but he's missing. He gets hit with that left. Now Gramajo against the ropes halfway through the third round. And that's what Ruiz does, put together a combination.
Yeah, they're kind of slapping haymaker type shots. It's not the tightest technique that Ruiz has, at least with those power shots, but he is landing them.
And in a 6-round bout, it would make a difference. 8 rounds though, he can go and build on those scorecards.
That's true. And the 8-round distance, if the fight gets to that point, and I think it will, Gramajo usually does go the distance. He's not a knockout puncher.
Only 2 KOs for Gramajo.
Right. This will test his stamina. This will be a test for his conditioning.
Mike Brown watching us.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
MC Brown 44. Lots of action tonight. Appreciate you watching us on Ring TV or on Facebook. Gramajo and Victor Ruiz, our co-feature. Make sure you guys go to the Golden Boy YouTube page and check out past fights. If you want to check out some of the up-and-coming fighters that Golden Boy has, exclusive interviews, workouts, as Gramajo's nose is bloody now here in the third.
Yeah, Ruiz has been splitting that guard, and he's been landing punches, not just to the face, but also to the body of Gramajo.
Keep working like the way you were. Don't wait. Don't stay in front of him taking punches. You throw the right.
And then go from the hook, don't lead out with the hook.
Ruiz lands left, followed by right to the body. Punctuated that combination with the right hook for before Gramajo got off the ropes. Ruiz fighting off the ropes himself.
Use your experience against him. It gets tight. Make sure you guys share on the Facebook. Let them know you're watching a good scrap between Rafael Gramajo and Victor Ruiz. Another fun fight at the Belasco. You go to Belasco, you're going to see some good scraps. You might not know who they are when you walk in, but you're definitely going to know their names when you walk out. And you're going to say, I want to see these guys again. Good 1-2 from Ruiz. The southpaw from TJ.
Good effort from both junior featherweights. I think Ruiz has looked really good. I thought Ruiz just edged the second round, but I thought he clearly won round 3. So Gramajo has something to fight for here. You can't allow Ruiz to gain any more momentum and any more confidence. And while I said that Gramajo isn't a knockout puncher, he does carry some authority with his left hook. He needs to earn some respect with that hook. We're seeing more pressure from Gramajo. The nose is still bleeding. You have to wonder if that's beginning to bother the breathing or hamper the breathing of Gramajo. And of course, that can affect a fighter's stamina.
Gramajo turned pro in 2012. He took a 3-year break. As you said, issues in Kansas. They get family life together. Boxing wasn't a priority. Decided to move to Los Angeles. Found the Salcedo brothers from Westside Boxing on Facebook. Told them I'm coming out. I fight at 118, 122. They said he shows up to Westside with his family, nowhere to live, and he weighed 175 pounds. So for the first year, basically lost all the fat. Then he got in. Started seeing him on Golden Boy shows. Didn't sign with the promotional company, but he started fighting on their card in 2015. And we've seen him a lot at the Belasco, Fancy Springs, on the undercard. The first time he's been a co-main. He's being tested against Victor Ruiz.
He's actually having Gramajo's having a pretty good round. Good round 4, and he needed to do something. And you know what I like? He's putting pressure, and that is his fighting style. And he's getting low as he marches forward. He's getting low and getting under the punches of Ruiz. And once he's in range, he's able to land that compact hook and also work the body of Ruiz. And he needed to make something like that happen because, like I said, I scored rounds 2 and 3 for Ruiz, and Ruiz put some punishment on Gramajo in round 3. So it's some payback time for Gramajo in round 4.
Gramajo against the ropes. Mouth open, bleeding. A lot of work for him in this round. Wasn't enough to take it.
Yeah, I think Gramajo's lungs are burning right now because he's worked very hard. He's got to be careful and not allow Ruiz to steal that round, but I thought Gramajo did enough to win round 4. So I have an even contest right now.
Good scrap breaking out. You're winning easily, and then you're letting him get back into it. Listen to me.
Venimos a ganar, hay que seguir con el trabajo igual. De eso que estés haciendo caso, manténlo con el pinche, con lo recto no se nos quita, güey. Wow, agua.
I recognize that trainer. Is that Fernando Fernandez?
Yes.
Yeah, so he grew up with Team Eric Morales. That's where he learned the game.
Listen to me. Go in with a straight right and then work. Okay, don't go in with no looping punches.
Strong chain game in that Westside Boxing, man. Look at that ring. Look at the watch.
Medallion.
I mean, I'm supposed to be listening to the instructions, but jeez. How much is that guy's percentage? Strong in Westside Boxing. I don't even know who that was. Goodness.
Blinged out cut.
They got Steve Kim money. 5th round of action, scheduled for 8. How do you guys have it on the Facebook? Let us know. You mentioned it. Ruiz corner learned it from Morales, huh? Zona Norte boxing?
Yes.
Oof. Body shot from Gramajo, but both corners yelling at their fighters for not listening to them, for not listening to instructions.
Well, there's a sense of urgency in both corners because the fight is up for grabs. And they want their fighters to follow the game plan in order to seize control of this bout. And I think Gramajo is at his best when he's applying pressure and when he can get Ruiz's back against the ropes, which is what he's doing right now.
As Ruiz sticks his tongue out after moving around, weaving. It looks like Ruiz is trying to toy with Rafael Gramajo, who's trying to lock in and be serious right now.
Gramajo needs to be serious. That's a veteran move, is when you're hurt or things aren't going your way, to taunt and clown your opponent and try to get into their head that way.
Ruiz was born in Guadalajara, grew up in TJ, has fought in Liverpool when he fought Tete, fought all over Mexico. He's fought in Puerto Rico. He's used to being the opponent.
Yes.
And Doug, when I saw you when we walked in this afternoon, you told me, ooh, Ruiz,
Dangerous
upset
fight
tonight.
Yeah, I thought, I felt, and it could still happen, that there's a possibility that Gramajo could lose this fight because he's in tough. He's in with a savvy, experienced professional.
A minute to go in the 5th round.
And we're seeing the savvy, but right now we're seeing the savvy of Ruiz. Just keep him upright, keep him from being overwhelmed from Gramajo. But Ruiz is definitely losing this round because he's giving ground too much.
He's giving it, right?
Yeah, he's kind of giving this round away.
Exactly what his corner was telling him, saying you're making it easy for this guy.
Yeah. But we got to give Gramajo credit because Gramajo is taking the initiative. He's pushing the envelope. He's stepping forward. He's fighting through some pain. You know, he was dealing with a bloody nose in previous rounds. He's been hit to the body hard by Ruiz. But he's right now, he's imposing his will on the more experienced fighter.
Ooh. 2 from Ruiz.
That was nice. That was a nice combination. I wonder if Ruiz could steal the round with that. I still think Gramajo has been in charge for the majority of the round.
Tight one between Gramajo and Ruiz.
Scoring will be interesting in this fight.
Main event, Javier Molina, Norwalk. Jesse Ramon Santana.
Hey, when you throw that straight right, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. So let's keep working the straight right. Everything after that. Everything after that, okay?
Did he hurt you? No.
Nico, moviendo la cabeza cuando estés abajo, shoot those to the body and look at la nariz. I'm not finding him. That's
I'm not
okay.
finding him.
You're hitting him. Yeah. You throw your combos. He's being more busy right now. Okay? We need to change that.
Look to the body. Keep moving side to side. Tough test for Rafael Gramajo against Tijuana's Victor Ruiz, the southpaw. Bethel Grand's Doug Fisher, Velasco Theater, downtown LA. Another action-packed card from the LA Fight Club.
So Fernandez wants more lateral movement from Ruiz. Yeah, I thought Ruiz was moving straight back, or in some cases stumbling back.
He told him more lateral and then hit him with the hooks to the body.
Yeah.
Gramajo saying, I can't find him.
Right, Gramajo's corner keeps saying the straight right. They want the straight right. You don't see a lot from Gramajo.
This is Gramajo's style, though. He smothers you, he gets on you, he works the entire round. But against a fighter like Victor Ruiz, who has the experience, it's a lot tougher tonight. Gramajo taking on 27-year-old Ruiz.
Gramajo is looking to block those body shots with his elbows. If he gets a little closer, he can block those shots and counter, but he's got to get within arm's reach. And if you look at the arms of Gramajo, they're not very rangy.
No, they're not. That's why he's also been able to fight at 118.
No cut. No cut.
We're still trying to figure things out. The main event tonight, Javier Molina, Jesse Roman. June 8th, Verona, New York, ESPN. Diego De La Hoya, main event. June 14th, Mercito Hesta, Lito Manzanares, Fantasy Springs in Indio. June 23rd at the Belasco on ESPN, Saturday night. Don't even ask for tickets. We don't have any for you. You got to go to goldenboytickets.com and buy them. I don't get any comps. Doug doesn't have comps. Or if you're on Facebook, maybe ask Oscar. He's going to tell you no, too. You do not want to miss Virgil Ortiz's main event debut. That'll be on ESPN. He takes on a former world champ.
And his 10th pro fight. 10th pro fight. Taking on Juan Carlos Salgado, right? Oh,
we were talking about
wow.
Virgil with a new trainer now, Robert Garcia. Training in Riverside. GoldenBoyTickets.com is where you want to go and get all your ticket needs. And get them now because it will sell out fast. Virgil brings a crowd. And brings a lot of people from Dallas, Texas. And then July 6th at the Belasco, it'll be Oscar Negrete in the main event. Gramajo, last time he was in the ring was in Arizona, Casino del Sol. A fight that ended in a majority draw against Germán Meraz.
Veteran of over 100 pro fights. The veteran is, at times pushing Gramajo back, which I don't think he's used to. Gramajo looking good in the highlights that I see here. That must have been a tough pill to swallow right there.
It was a majority draw for Rafael Gramajo.
The first time in a nice stretch for Gramajo where he didn't get the victory.
Two judges had 57-57, one had 58-56 for Gramajo. That was on the night of Soto Caras and Juan Carlos Abreu. That Ryan Garcia, Cesar Valenzuela that night. Ray Corona let him know it's a good fight. We're in the 7th. It's scheduled for 8.
It is a good fight, and the previous round, not easy to score. Both guys had their moments. Neither guy was really letting their hands go. I think both guys need to step on the gas pedal a little bit in round 7 and 8 if they want to ensure a victory.
Well, they need to step it on because Oscar's watching. I mean,
somebody should tell them that.
No, and I'm not being a smartass about this, but Oscar De La Hoya is actively involved in the way his fighters are brought in. He, along with Eric Gomez and Roberto Diaz. And one thing is, if you put on a show, he's going to find you.
That's true. And that's the way it should be.
And if you excite him, they'll move you fast. Ryan Garcia is exciting, got moved fast. Virgil Ortiz, exciting, moved fast. I always tell people, you never know who's watching where, even on as a broadcaster. It's the 7th round. You can feel some of the tension with the Westside boxing crowd. Usually they are very loud and vocal.
I think they realize that the fight is up for grabs, or maybe there's a possibility that their fighter is trailing a little bit on the official scorecards, and I think that's very possible. Which is why Gramajo's got to get those hands moving and get back to that pressure. The rounds that I scored decisively for Gramajo, particularly round 4, the first round and the 4th round, is when he was pushing Ruiz back.
Another push down.
That's the last time. No knockdown.
Less than a minute to go. It's been a good scrap back and forth between Rafael Gramajo, Victor Ruiz, Garden City, Kansas, Tijuana, Mexico. And Rokas, nobody wants that. There we go, picking it up with 30 seconds to go. Interesting to see what the judges will see because of the way that Ruiz tries to close out the round.
Yeah. Oh, did he
caught him. He caught him right there as Ruiz walked into one.
Man, Gramajo needed that knockdown.
That's huge.
I thought he was on his way to losing that round. He needed that. I need to see the replay. I didn't see the punch that clipped Ruiz. Ruiz is pissed off about that.
Yes, he is. Gets caught at the end.
Look how upset Ruiz is. He knew he was in control of the majority of that round and probably had it won on the official scorecards. And I guess he got careless, didn't see something, and goes down. And to be honest, I thought it was a slip in real time. So I'm interested in seeing a replay of the punch that caught the Tijuana fighter. Tijuana fighter lands a sweeping left, falls just short of a left, dips down, tries to come up with the left, misses, and just gets kind of a tapping jab.
Right on the ear.
I think his lead foot slipped maybe on the Tecate advertisement in that corner.
It goes down as a knockdown in the 7th. He got hit on the ear, but it looked like Ruiz had his foot in front of him.
Yeah, Ruiz was off balance.
No, that's not it.
That's not
it. That was earlier.
Yeah, that was a push down.
Yep.
Here he lands, he misses with the follow-ups, boom. Yeah, it's kind of like he slipped, but it was because of a punch. The punch tipped him over there.
Regardless, though, he went down. 8th and final round. Velasco Theater in downtown Los Angeles. Rafael Gramajo credited with a knockdown in the 7th.
You know
Could
what?
that be the difference in the fight?
The nature of that round, I thought Ruiz was winning that round, and it was, kind of an iffy knockdown, kind of an off-balance flash knockdown for Ruiz. I scored it for Gramajo, but 10-9.
And that low blow goes against Gramajo.
Well, he better hope he doesn't lose a point.
Hey, Kurt. No revenge, okay? Stay right there.
No revenge.
No more chances. I know. No more chances, all right?
We frown on that. Ooh, that was low, though.
Oh, hit him in the 8-ball.
Yeah.
As Billiards is the sponsorship, people, on the trunks of Victor Ruiz. Ruiz knows him from behind now. Ruiz with the right. Swinging wild is Villar Ladrona. Victor Ruiz.
And these junior featherweights are giving the crowd something to cheer about. Whether you're rooting for Gramajo or Ruiz, this is something to cheer for when guys just empty the tank in the final round and let it all hang out.
Velasco Theater, LA Fight Club. This is the co-feature, the main event. Molina and Roman coming up next. Another barn burner expected at the Velasco Theater. Ruiz has been here before, though. Will the experience help him out? As you can see, he's trying to swing for the fences after his glove touched the canvas in the 7th.
This is the first time Gramajo has been in round 8.
This is where running the Culver City stairs, the track workout at Dorsey High, early mornings where your lungs are burning, just like you do, Doug, at Santa Monica on Sundays.
You got to train your body to deal with that fatigue. Especially fighters, because they deal with the athletic fatigue, but also the physical punishment of taking punches.
As Gramajo has had a tough one from the opening bell. Is easily his toughest fight of his career. We've seen all his fights since 2015.
And Ruiz is such a veteran. He knows when there's 1 minute left in the round, he starts to stand his ground a little bit. When there's 30 seconds, he lets his hands go. He understands the art of stealing a round. And he also understands the importance of finishing strong.
Gramajo, mouth wide open. 30 seconds to go. They're both giving it all inside that ring tonight. Solid shot from Ruiz. Gramajo's legs, they're wobbly because he's been connected, but he's just gassed.
Yeah, he's tired. Gramajo's tired. It's uncharted territory for him.
10 seconds to go.
He's been in with a good, skilled, durable opponent, a game opponent. But I think Gramajo did enough in the first half of this round to win it.
And that'll do it. 8 good rounds between Rafael Gramajo, Victor Ruiz. They both put their hands up. The fans cheer for them. Heck of a co-main in 122 pounds.
I think this is going to be a close fight. And I scored it for Gramajo 5 rounds to 3, but had he not gotten the benefit of that knockdown in round 7, he would have lost that round. And there were some toss-up rounds too. I think he'll win this, but I would not be shocked if it's like a majority or split decision.
Jose Santiago on Facebook, Ruiz split decision.
I can see that.
Ro Ruckus, could be a draw.
It could be a draw.
Boxing for life, draw. Ruckus, don't be trying to sign fighters on Facebook, man. Cecil Darren, both guys get the win. I figured out my Facebook password, so I'm checking you guys out right now.
Luke Wilkes says it's a draw. Oh, no, he says Ruiz. I'm sorry. Yoger Jorgen says draw.
How do you guys have it? Write it in there. Doug will read them off.
We're getting a lot of draws.
A lot of draws.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that. That's the score. That's what I would have had I scored round 7 for Ruiz, and I was just about to do that until that knockdown.
Gramajo 9-1-2. Victor Ruiz 21-8.
Tell you what, it's never easy for Gramajo.
The majority seen on Facebook is a draw. Make sure you guys share as the main event coming up next. Javier Molina, Jesse Roman.
Cecil Darren says, hey, Dougie, it's a draw. Okay.
No shout-outs for Antarctica. You lied.
Yeah, right. Cecil Darren, I just gave you a shout-out, man. Angel, Brody Martinez says draw. Enrique Marquez says draw. We'll see.
What are we looking at right here? Highlights from this 8-round scrap. Gramajo and Victor Ruiz.
Gramajo landing punches, one step forward.
8 rounds de combate, tenemos la decisión de los jueces, pero fuerte el aplauso, por favor, para Ruiz y Gramajo. Let's hear a big round of applause for these two warriors tonight. El juez, Judge Rudy Barragán, scores it 78-73, 78-73. And judges Carla Kais and Jerry Cantu had the same scores of 76-75. Estos dos últimos jueces coinciden con sus tarjetas 76-75. For your winner by the way of unanimous decision, su ganador por la vía de la decisión unánime. LA, California, el Rafael Gramajo.
That knockdown in the 7th at the end of the round, the difference.
Yes.
And Rafael Gramajo gets the victory, squeaks it out over Victor Ruiz. Gramajo gets his 10th victory.
That could have been another draw for Gramajo, right? Without that knockdown.
It would have been a draw.
Yeah, it would have been a majority draw.